Hey guys, it is the Zephyrist here. I am bringing you a commentary, a MW3 commentary. I'm playing Team Deathmatch on Bakara, and I prestiged. I'm actually going to talk about everything prestige related in this commentary. First of all, for those of you who maybe do not know what prestige mode is, or prestiging as a lot of people call it, including myself in Call of Duty it is when you reach the maximum rank. In Modern Warfare 3, the case is 80. When you get to rank 80 and you finish the little bar, the experience bar at rank 80, you have the option to enter prestige mode, where the game says trade in all your earnings for a little bit of prestige. And what actually happens is you lose all of your levels. You go back to level 1, you lose all your weapons, equipment, and perks, and you exchange it for a little new emblem next to your level number instead of the little emblem that represented your current rank. So, that's obviously a lot to do just for a little emblem. I mean, you still get to keep your titles and, you get that new emblem, and you get a lot of new titles, and you keep all your old titles and emblems, but your challenge is all reset. So if you were working on a challenge to get a title and emblem, those reset, and you have to start on that again, which can be a little frustrating sometimes. But, it's kind of worth it, because I prestige because you get to go through the whole process again, which is really, really fun. I always sort of get this yearning to just level up. I love the feeling of ranking up and re-getting all those challenges. And I have the titles and emblems that I really, really like. I got some really hard challenges in my first prestige. And I mean, it's just some people do and some people don't. But in Modern Warfare 3, the Prestige mode, by the way, was actually available since COD 4. There was 10 prestiges in every game, except for Black Ops, which had 15, and Modern Warfare 3, which now has a rumored 20 prestiges. But enough about that stuff. I'm actually going to talk about another reward you get from prestiging, which is a prestige token. You can get a prestige token every time you prestige in Modern Warfare 3, and also for every other Call of Duty game you've prestiged in. Now, since this is my new account, I've only prestiged in Modern Warfare 3, so I only had one prestige token, and I decided to spend mine on the title and emblem pack, which I actually really like, but I just don't really see the need for extra classes or double XP, and I really, I'll talk about why I didn't unlock here later. The options you get, by the way, where you get double XP or double weapon XP for 2 hours. You can unlock any weapon or perk or equipment from any level and have that throughout all your prestiges. At later levels, you get access to more titles and emblems, and even the option to reset all of your stats, which is at the Prestige 15. But now I'm going to talk about how prestiging affects my game, how it affects how I play. So a lot of people don't want to prestige because they use the weapons that you find at really, really high levels. You know, the ACR is a very powerful weapon. It's really, really, really good, and lots of people would rather use the ACR than, you know, anything else. So they don't prestige so they can keep the ACR. But I, on the other hand, use the SCAR-L a lot. It is a really good weapon, and you unlock it at like level 7. So for me, my playstyle isn't really affected. I can use 3-5-7 kill streaks like you see in this game. I actually go on a 13 kill streak this game. I almost get a second helicopter without dying. I was a little frustrated. I don't know if that's happened yet or not. But the SCAR-L is a really viable weapon, especially silenced and with kick. It just has so much potential. It can almost, I think it can beat out the ACR in some regard. It's just a little bit more accurate, I think, and I can use it to the same extent that I can use the ACR. So I'm actually, you know, when I prestiged in this game, I was not scared at all of how my playstyle was going to be. This was actually my first game. Not my first game, sorry, on my first day of prestiging. I actually leveled up quite a lot. I prestiged in the morning. I got to this level. I think this was like my last game or second to last game of the day. I'm on level 30. I'm actually level 37 now, but this is level 30 yesterday. and I'm not like worried about how I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna actually go for a gold Scar this game, this prestige, because also your gold guns reset, which is one thing that's another reason why a lot of people do not like to prestige, because they have a lot of gold guns. Another thing I'm going to talk about now is whether or not I'm going to prestige again. And the answer is yes. This game was like, you know, it's better than I think the other Call of Duties, and I really like to go through the multiplayer again and again and again. So I will definitely prestige. And as you can see, if this was on my first day and I was already level 30, I'm prestiging a lot faster than my last prestige. So I think I'll be able to be done with this prestige like sooner than I thought. And I can go for maybe the gold Scar this prestige, and then next prestige I can go for something else. I might unlock, I don't know, what gun would I want to unlock? Maybe the MSR, and I could get that gold, because I really like the MSR. That's one thing I lost that I was kind of sad about, but I mean, it's just sort of, the Scar is kind of what keeps me in that so eager to prestige zone, because it's such a good weapon. The Type 95 comes at level 32, and I was actually using one in this game that I picked up. You'll see here, this is actually when I'm getting kind of close to a second helicopter, and I get really mad about here. So there, I'm one away, and I die. But if I dropped shot there, I would have gotten another one. But I get to use this pred. This game was actually really, like, I was not expecting for me to do well with the Scar. This is like one of my first games that I was using the Scar. I've been using the M4A1 sort of to try it out, and I just don't really like it as much as the Scar. It's really wobbly, and a lot of people say it shoots fast, and I just don't really feel it. And I feel like I can shoot more efficiently with the Scar, and I think it looks a lot cooler, and the iron sights are a lot more comfortable for me on the Scar, and I think it's just probably one of the best assault rifles. The Type 95 is better, and the ACR has better statistics, but I feel like I can play as well with this gun as I can with the ACR, but still the Type 95 is very overpowered. I might do a commentary about Type 95 specifically, but aside from all of that, now that I have all of that out of the way, I get to talk about something that's a little trivial, but I think it's fun to talk about. What is your favorite prestige emblem in Modern Warfare 3? In this game, they're all with little stars. They're all very similar looking little circles or flowers or whatever. And I think they look pretty dang awesome. I'm not the biggest fan of the first prestige emblem. It's kind of like it's just sort of a, not really special, kind of red and gold. But I really like the second prestige emblem, that green like flower thingy looks really awesome. I know they're all based off actual military awards, but I'm just gonna call them how I always call them. That guy just got drop shotted. I've actually been playing on tactical button layout for the past week, and I've gotten a lot better at drop shotting, and it's just helping me win my gunfights. But my favorite prestige emblem is 7. It's like the second prestige emblem, only it's silver, and it just looks really badass. Comment below, what's your favorite prestige emblem, and what's your favorite prestige title? I think the 30-something title, that one with a guy sniping that looks like a tree, looks pretty awesome. That's like level 35 or 6 or something. But just comment below. And I'm just going to wrap things up now. The gameplay is sort of coming to a close. This was a really fun game. Just kind of my class setup. This is a class setup I think everyone should try. Is the Scar L silenced with kick. The FMG9s, whatever you want. Because I usually do a Kimbo or silence, but I didn't have them yet. Or you can use the MP9. Or you could use a pistol. And then sleight of hand, assassin, stalker. It's such a good assault rifle class. So you see, I went 28-7. That was a good game for me. Kill death ratio of 4, and I was really happy. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.